look at this and see where this goes. I haven't seen
from Method Man saying today's music has
my brother and I have
no substance.
We could be in a way better place, especially with the message. Wu-Tang had a message, regardless of whether you heard gunshot. There was still a message there. Well, I think that my generation read a lot more books. You know, we went outside, we touched dirt.
To E40 calling out rapper for sounding exactly the same.
I don't like where it's at. A lot of people sound.
I ain't a designer type of nigga. But I ain't gonna lie, that jacket's kind of fire.
Yeah, respect.
On a swivel dips. I don't know what this nigga be talking about.
Yeah.
On a double here.
Yeah, he got his own slang,
bro. A lot of people sound the same, and they talking about a lot of copycat, and a lot of them is saying the same thing over and over and over instead of mixing it up. Feel like it's not enough creativity.
These OGs have made it crystal clear they ain't really rocking with what the new generation is putting out.
The dumbed down culture is mass marketed, played over and over and over and over and over and over again. It's not a record. You could put it, he got some endorsements, he made some money. Put that record on in 10 years. And see where it stands.
Whether it's Jada Kiss breaking down why today's artists have lost the competitive hunger that defined his era.
Nation's gonna cave if you listen and know what's going on.
Niggas just old haters, that's all.
Son, don't say that, son. Niggas is not
it
old
is.
haters.
All of them. Jada Kiss, Method Man, they all just old ass haters.
Right, E40, all of them.
All of them.
KRS-One.
And now it's not even rap, so it's not on no level. Shout out to those that rap.
Or Young Jock going off of the lyrics are poisoning the community.
I can turn on the radio right now, take all the music out, and just listen to what the we see. Records and this music and what the our kids here that sit in the back seat. But this is poisonous. This telling me to triple cross my own kind. And my partner, I was to shoot him, set you up, your wife, your baby boy. Come on, y'all. Let's listen to it.
These legends aren't holding back their feelings about the culture's decline.
ASAP Rocky or 2 Chainz or one of them, I don't even consider that, hip hop. Anybody could do that.
So grab a snack and get comfy.
And see, if you notice, the common thing is the older the person is, they all hating on the next generation. That was Grandmaster Caz, correct?
That is correct.
So he's shitting on the ASAP Rockies and all that. The people from the ASAP
Chainz. I personally think 2 Chainz got bars.
Exactly.
ASAP got bars.
What I'm saying is, the further back you are in it, then hip hop. This is what I do feel is true about hip hop. It is music for the youth.
Fact.
But for that reason, it's being used to control the youth. It's a reason that hip hop is set up the way it is, and we ostracize older, like then people that run the show, meaning the
higher ups,
the huge record labels,
the gatekeepers. They're
not going to allow hip hop to mature, because then the older can teach the young.
Facts. That's bars.
I believe that's a concerted effort for it to be set up that way. So for that reason, hip hop has to be eternally youthful, which most music is, but we're not allowed to sell.
I disagree. But go ahead.
Pop music is. But I mean, what's ever popular? Like at one point, blues was the shit of the night. It was like at one point, jazz was. That's what young kids listen to.
Yes.
So that's what I mean by music is typically youth driven, but you can still celebrate the path. Other genres of music are allowed to celebrate the path.
And that's what I was gonna
like the Stones have new fans.
Thank you. And the Grateful Dead.
Right. They got new young people that absolutely can enjoy them.
And that and those different genres of music, unlike hip hop, is celebrated differently. Like you said, the older, I'm not gonna say older, artists of the past are not celebrated the way artists in hip hop, the way artists in rock and roll and other genres are. So for example, you have the Rolling Stones. They sell out 80,000 seat arenas.
Right.
They got new and old fans. Hip hop, you go see an old school artist.
We watched that Big Daddy Kane concert.
Yeah.
Who
got hits.
Who was in that concert we watched? It was Kane. It was like EST, Unusual Fellow.
Somebody. No, EPMD is
EPMD. Yeah. It was
we just recently watched a joint with Method Man and Redman where they did the Summer Jam joint and nobody
was moving.
They was like,
I'm talking. You remember the one we watched where nobody was moving? Like the crowd was dead. No, it was like 10 people in there. It was Christopher Williams. It was a weird ass.
That's a crazy lineup.
Yeah. Anyway, here we go.
Because these are rap OGs who really don't with the YNs. Jada Kiss, When asked about the current state of the culture and what's missing from today's generation of artists, Jadakiss broke down exactly why the game has lost something that can't easily be replaced. Kiss made it clear that the competitive spirit and the hunger that defined his era has been replaced by something softer and more calculated.
We could put more last year. If you listening to what's going on right now, it's not even rap, so it's not on no level. But shout out to those that rap on a high level. Let's get back to that. Shout out to those that do whatever they do, but a more larger shout out to the high level rappers. Get with us or get out the way.
Method Man. Meth has always been
down. Because he'll collab with anybody. It don't matter who he get on track with. He gonna burn it down anyway. That's Jadakiss. Bar for bar, not many MCs can touch Jada. But if you're a new artist or old artist, whatever, he'll collab with whomever. You very seldom see him talk bad about the new artist.
Yeah, everybody like Jada. Jada's cool.
Yeah, Jada.
He's down the middle. I do think that signifies you as old officially when you start shooting at the young artists.
I'm old.
Yeah.
All that drill music and all, I can't.
Yeah, we're not people that don't identify with it, but I'm saying if you're a rapper and you still got aspirations to, drop your next album and get mainstream success.
You 47.
Yeah. If you got that sort of ambitions, if you're still trying to keep up with the youngsters, first time you hate on them, you might as well end that.
But meth?
I'm not saying that. I'm not saying about meth. I'm just saying that if a rapper that's been doing it for a while comes out and says, yo, these new rappers ain't shit, that disqualifies you. You're not going to, because once again, because I said the music is so youth driven.
And it's been weaponized.
And they're going to be insulted. You know what I mean?
I don't care. It's been weaponized.
Hip-hop's most respected voices. And when he sat down to talk about the current state of the culture, he didn't sugarcoat anything.
Talking about growth, Meth, hip-hop has changed how it talks about relationships over the years. Like, what do you think we've grown and where do you think we still...
I mean, it starts with a lot of these gatekeepers trying to dictate what this new generation should be doing. We could be in a way better place, especially with the message. A lot of work to still be done, man. Because honestly, when we was doing it, we had fun. We're creating generational wealth, and they're the babies of that. When I was doing it back in the day, I mean, Wu-Tang had a message, regardless of whether you heard gunshots or there was still a message there.
For the babies.
Love the babies.
So your asshole clothes keep feeding you and feeding you.
Vibe gets lost for the substance. The substance, there's no substance in the vibe. The vibe has no substance and shit. I just wish it was a bit more diversity, for lack of a better word.
I was thinking about there was a level of emotional maturity that may not exist now. Because like even All I Need, that was our relationship goal.
Well, I think that my generation read a lot more books. We went outside, we touched dirt.
He acknowledged that they've done well in the business department, but something crucial is missing from today's music.
And again, I can't knock these kids for liking what they like. I can live vicariously through some of these youngins, And what I can give this new generation credit for is that they did a lot more business than show, in the show business part of it, So experience is king, and to be honest, I'm not knocking anything they do because they doing their numbers, and it looks like they having fun. But again, substance. And you only think about these things when you get my age.
Meth's observation is a common opinion that a lot of these OGs share. When talking about their craft, it's obvious they have a lot more respect for the creation and art of hip-hop. R.A. the Rugged Man. After hearing Lil Yachty say he...
Who in the world is this?
I think I heard of this dude before. I think dude put me on to him. Yeah, bars.
Know the old school legends like Biggie. This underground veteran completely lost it and went straight for the throat.
Yachty should shut the fuck up and get out of music. Get the fuck out of music, you bitch. You don't know music. F you. How about that? No, the history of music, music. Great horn player, you studied the horn players. You went to the spot and you checked out the great horn players in your neighborhood. When you was Sam Cooke trying to be a singer, you was in the church singing with the great singers. You was watching the great performers. And then when you went to hip hop, the people who started hip hop, they liked Barry White. They liked disco. They studied music. They loved the craft. Music is a craft. So now what happens is you can just be a celebrity and not be skilled at your craft. And I don't care about music culture. Then don't do it. Or take a paycheck. But a dude that don't pay attention to culture, you're just a Kim Kardashian talentless part of music. You're just a celebrity. You're not actually.
He actually spitting.
Do you agree?
Yeah, he's spitting. He's spitting. That's what a lot of stuff.
All fact.
Famous for being famous.
That's it.
Beanie Siegel started that.
You think so?
Yeah, I'm telling you. I remember when he first started rapping and said, I ain't even a rapper. I'm a hustler. Everybody was like, that's not like a good idea.
Right. but let me say this. Beans got bars, though.
Yeah, he was nice. He was naturally talented.
Beans got bars.
But he was saying his goals wasn't to be a rapper.
Right. But
more and more people entered it with that sort of mentality. And I'm not truly blaming Beans. I'm just saying, I remember when it shifted. Shifted. Before that, people was in their books. And
I saw a young rapper one time. I don't know this young dude's name. And he did a whole song. And the song was a hit. The song was getting spins on the radio. He wasn't saying no words. He said it. He said, I didn't say any words.
Are you talking about Jiggle Gang, whatever his name is? Right or something. He gone now too. That was last year.
Hey, he got his money. He got his bag and he rolled out.
Hopefully, yeah. He probably got it.
Yeah, so that's what I mean.
He was everywhere. Like, matter of fact, I did a comedy show with him. Yo, this is how quick this dude blew up. I can't remember his name, but y'all know who I'm talking about. He do like a Baltimore, no word sort of situation. Mm-hmm. I did a comedy show with him maybe 18 months ago. Mm-hmm. Nobody didn't know who he was. Mm-hmm. Right after that, maybe the next month, he went crazy on all the socials. Do that Baltimore voice, do that Baltimore accent. Now, today, I can't remember this nigga name.
Right. Flash of the pan. And that's cool. Back to what brother's saying right here. If you're not honing in on your craft, but the young ear now, they don't care about lyrics. They don't care about bars. As long as it's got a nice beat and they can bang it. But I go to work 3:30, 4 o'clock in the morning, and I had dudes pull up next to me at the light, music banging. I'm talking, it's nothing out there. It's dark. They pull up next to me at the light. Music knocking in the. I'm like, yo.
I really feel like what a lot of the kids do, like to me, NBA YoungBoy, it's not that it's bad rap. It's just not rap.
It's bad rap.
It's not. It's not even rap. I don't even think they should call it hip hop. It's something else. It's drill.
What's the joint that we saw when he was in the booth? What's the one where we saw?
That's not rap. That's something else. He makes sounds and.
What's the name of his tour?
Right.
They love him. They love him. I watched the interview. I watched the dude. He was there with his girlfriend. The interviewer asked him. He said, "If your girlfriend is drowning, and NBA YoungBoy," he said, "NBA, he couldn't get it all the way out." He said, if your girlfriend is drowning or NBA YoungBoy is drowning, who would you rescue first? He said, I'm rescuing NBA. He said, man, your lady, right? He said, I don't care. NBA YoungBoy important to me. I would rescue him before my girl.
He's singing about pain. But yeah, I just don't think it's rap. I don't think that's rap any more than disco is rap. It's another thing.
Yeah.
You see how rap was not born out of disco, but it was right after the disco era. Very similar beats, and they'll take little breaks from different songs.
That is my era. I've seen the birth of hip hop. Yes.
Right. So what I mean by that is what they're doing to me. That's not rap. They're not even rhyming.
They're just talking about killing each other.
And it's sing-songy. It's not even bars.
Right.
I think it's wrong. I think they call it rap just because they little black kids. But I don't. That's nothing like Wu-Tang Clan or something.
So what can we do about it?
Ain't nothing to do about it. They don't got nothing to do with us. Just ignore them niggas. I don't know what they're talking about.
Person that cares about the craft, and you're bringing the craft down because the mainstream media will promote celebrity buffoons because they don't care about the culture.
But Rugged Man wasn't done schooling the new generation.
He calls somebody a celebrity. I'm a buffoon. Okay. I gotta hear
the most brutal
it's a parody
possible for the new rappers.
Take the cock out of your mouth and speak clearly, young man. This mumble blah. Speak clearly. Let me hear what the you're saying. The dumbed down culture is mass marketed, played over and over and over and over and over and over again. It's not a record. You could put it. He got some endorsements. He made some money. Put that record on in 10 years and see where it stands.
E40. E40 has been one of the West Coast's most consistent voices for over
Shannon Sharp is in E40 squad.
Decades. And when he sat down to discuss hip-hop's 50th anniversary, he couldn't help but address where the culture currently stands.
Where do you think the direction of hip-hop is headed? Do you love where it's at? Do you like where it's going?
I don't like where it's at.
Really?
Because I feel like it's not enough creativity. A lot of people sound the same, bro. A lot of people sound the same. And they talking about a lot of copycat, and a lot of them is saying the same thing over and over and over. instead of mixing it up and saying, you know, I'm not trying to act like I'm hella positive, but I am, because I always talk about the things that sound like it ain't positive. I'm a storyteller. It's really positive because I talk about the repercussions and consequences that can happen if you do this, if you slide, you spinning, you're doing whatever. Yeah. I'm a story.
Is he rapping?
Who, E40?
Yeah.
They just got their own slang out there.
It's hard to tell. Like, I couldn't tell if he was going into the song or...
Right, well,
he's something else.
Yeah, he like a ghost face just for in the West Coast.
The things that sound like it ain't positive, I'm a storyteller. It's really positive because I talk about the repercussions and consequences that can happen if you do this, if you slide, you're spinning, you're doing whatever. Yeah. I'm a storyteller. That's what I've been doing ever since I was a little young mustache in the rap game.
E40 made it clear that he's not impressed with the direction things are heading, specifically calling out the lack of creativity and originality that's plaguing today's rap scene.
What is the key to longevity?
Staying consistent, believing in God, turning with the times, because the times will turn on you if you don't. To be outdated, you want to be gamed up. You know what I'm saying? You want to be locked in like a safe. You know, you want to be dialed in, buttoned up. I make it look easy, but it's not.
Young Jock. Young Jock might not be the first name you think of when it comes to hip-hop OGs checking the new generation, but during a Vlad TV interview, he went completely off about how today's music is poisoning the community.
I take his shades off and leave his nose on.
Son, his face is not a disguise, son. Stop that.
Pray to God this shit resonate in somebody's mind, man. To our rappers, man, come on, man. We the influencers. All this opposite. Come on, man. Every time I turn on a song, it's kill. It's kill season. That's all it kill. I'm like, damn, I'm starting to feel like my grandparents. Y'all know what that shit feel like when you know how we love our music, our culture. We don't want to hear nobody talking about that's trash, that's poison. Boy, a lot of this shit is trash and a lot of shit is poison. It is. I can turn on the radio right now, take all the music out and just listen to what the we saying on these records and this music and shit, and what the our kids here that sit in the back seat or right there in the passenger seat with us, or when we got them playing this shit on our phones and the kids here. But this shit is poisonous. This shit telling me to triple cross my own kind and my partner. I was to shoot him, set you up, your wife, your baby boy. Come on, y'all. Let's listen to it. Let's just take the music away, step back for a second and say, hey, rapper, give me some advice on how to be a better version, how to make it in this life. Take the music off and listen to their lyrics. That shit ain't gonna do no more send your ass to the grave or the jail.
Jock went off about how rappers need to take responsibility for the messages they're putting out and the real world consequences of lyrics that glorify violence and self-destruction.
Cause I myself, I got a song, couple grand, price tag on your head, leave your land where you stand. Yeah, I was on that shit. I was, and I was going to the markets.
And people don't allow for, that's another thing. Everybody wants to be right. So if you're an older dude that has a past, that did some things, and that's willing to admit the things I did in the past is wrong, first thing they do is say, well, you did it too. That does not discredit this person's experience.
No doubt.
He's saying when he was younger, he was a victim. In fact, you should listen even more so because he's saying he can see clearly the type of stuff they had him on.
No doubt. Accountability.
You know what I mean? But once again, people want to be right. It's always rebuttal. Instead of, damn, you got a point. You know, maybe we should rap about something else. It's like, oh, you just old now. You saying the same. What about that? You were saying all that? Sure. And I grew up. And then I grew up.
I saw who that shit was affecting. I saw who it brought out. I saw the motherfucker. I see it to this day. I see them stand up and saying that shit and point the gun at me while they rap like, hey, goddamn, you get locked up, you praising them. Get shot and survive, you praising them. Murder somebody, you praising them. You got a track record, you praising them. So to all my on that shit, all that, the streets don't honor shit. Trust me, they don't.
Raekwon. During a heated discussion with Fat Joe, Jadakiss, and Havoc, the Wu-Tang legend didn't hold back about the weird direction hip-hop's been heading. My thing is just, Ray made it crystal clear that the OGs need to step up and take it upon themselves to call out the whack shit that's being pushed as real hip-hop. Grandmaster Caz.
Yeah, I don't like Tommy no more. I used to.
Yeah, I ain't a big Tommy fan.
Hip-hop pioneer
Grandmaster started selling Coles. Is that what they were having now?
I don't know.
Caz was asked about newer rappers in the game, and his response was brutal and honest.
Who do you really respect as rappers right now?
I can't think of none.
Can't think of none.
Joel Ortiz. He's kind of old now. He's one of the newest guys. I can think of Joel Ortiz, of course, Immortal Technique.
That's my man. He was just here.
Okay. All right, and these are people like, y'all know, you may be thinking about ASAP Rocky or 2 Chainz or one of them. I don't even consider that, hip hop.
Really?
Nah, it's just rap music. Cats who got a deal.
Really?
Anybody can do that.
The powers that be who sign the artists, they sign what they want people to be influenced by. They sign what they want the masses to be influenced by. And they can just come up from nothing, say some shit on a beat, this and that, going and that's their mentality. That's why you hear a lot of people, man, I ain't no rapper, I'm this and that. Okay, if you ain't rapping, what the you doing with a rap record?
Hustling, trying to rape it, trying to use it up and don't give anything back.
No doubt. Yo, shout out to Hip Hop Chronicles, man.
Shout out to Hip Hop Chronicles. If you want to see that whole video, it's called 12 Rap OGs Who Really Don't F with the YNs.